Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome back to another Vintage Cube. Here we go once again, not opening power this time, but that's okay. There's a Mana Vault here which I'll be taking over Vampiric Tutor, I think is another reasonable option as its currency converter perhaps, but I do think Mana Vault is the best of those three, so that's what I'll be doing. Crabomination, worthwhile note as well, though obviously worse than the other ones. Yeah, not much more to say about this pack. Not particularly exciting, but you know, Mana Vault's not a bad place to start. Okay, and we followed up with a Library of Alexandria, which is a card I am a big fan of. I'll be taking that one. Goes well with Mana Vault as well. And yeah, otherwise, I mean, there's some interesting stuff in here. You got a Wheel of Fortune, a Hex Drinker, a Luris. Security Squadron's okay. Some decent stuff, but let's start with Library plus Mana Vault here. Got some ways this can go. Definitely both nice and flexible cards. Library generally wants cheap cards to go with it, ideally interactive ones, but it's pretty happy to just go in any deck. And Mana Vault, well, obviously you're going to want a way to spend 3 colorless mana effectively, so we'll be on the lookout for that. All right, here we go. Next pack. It's a bit of a tricky one. We've got a couple of fetches. We have a Time Twister, which, I mean, it's sort of a combo with Library, not exactly. City of Traders could be good in the same kind of decks that Mana Vault is good in, and then we got some 2-drops that are pretty reasonable. I'm a fan of Malcolm and both. My inclination is to either take the Time Twister or one of the fetch lands, but without knowing our colors yet, and neither of these having blue, which is where you often end up anyway, I think I will take the Time Twister. Again, it's just a powerful card. You do need some things to go right to be able to use a Time Twister, but you know, it's okay. Now, okay, I could try and move into artifacts again. That not too many drafts ago, but I'm not against doing it again. There's also Mystic Confluence, just a good spell. Nettles's Talisman. You know what, let's just take a Mystic. I think I'll be happy having this in my deck. And now we have a couple more blue cards that are decent looking. A Coalition Relic, a Chain of Smog. I mean, Chain of Smog, you can insta-win with that card. It's not bad. Coalition Relic's kind of interesting. It's not a terrible thing to Mana Vault out, to be honest. Fairy Mastermind is also just good. Fan of it. Not usually a Coalition Relic believer, but maybe this is the spot. It could also be Chain of Smog. I mean, the combo is powerful. Yeah, maybe I'll go in on the Chain of Smog. I haven't really done that yet in this cube. I did it in the, like, Power whatever cube, Power Max, but... Okay, well, I mean, immediately get past a Witch, which is the worst of the two combo pieces, but it's still good. You get infinite 1/1s that then gain you infinite life if they die, so pretty nice. Let's do that, and we'll see what we can do from here. All right, we'll probably just taking Xander's Lounge here. Grixis is a pretty reasonable place to end up, and even if not, it is a blue-black land. And there's not really a ton else here that I want. Maybe a Nexus of Becoming, but go for the Lounge, and oof. Pretty poor pack after that. I could take a Ball Ritual. If I end up with some draw 7s, I guess that's something. I could take like a Sylvan. Take a Pyrokinesis. Kind of a late Pyrokinesis. If we end up with more red, it could be good. Maybe that's the way to go. I don't know. Proving Ground. Random green cards. I think I'll just take Galvanic Blast. Not really likely to get Metalcraft, but, you know, Shock is not an unplayable card. Put it in my sideboard for now, though. And now we have a Concealing Curtains and a Daze and some random lands. I mean, Fire Islet could be good if we do want the red. How much do I like Daze? An okay amount. Curtain, I've been sort of down on. I think I might take the Islet. Alright, I will take a Night's Whisper. Like Night's Whisper a decent amount. Just drawing cards is useful. guess I'll take a bone shards, though I don't likely I am to play that one. Collective brutality versus image. Brutality sort of does some stuff we could end up reanimating. I guess I'll take it. All right, I'll take a lightning greaves also. You never know. Okay, so we got a bit of a combo in our deck. We have this Mana Vault that's not really doing anything yet, which is unfortunate, and just a couple of support cards. I don't hate it. I do wish we had more cheap stuff. Again, library, I really want things like, Thoughtseize, 2-mana counter spells, that kind of thing. Well, Mox Sapphire is also acceptable, I suppose. What are we looking to wheel out its pack? Maybe Hymn to Turok? I mean, if the Fastbond wheels, I don't think it will, but if it did, I could consider playing it as well. But obviously, taking Mox out of this one, that's not too difficult. Oh, and a Mana Crypt? Okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. I would love a Demonic Tutor or, well, yeah, I guess a Mind Twist with Mana Vault and stuff, but I mean, I just gotta take Mana Crypt. Pretty easy one there as well. All right, now we're really looking for some, like, fours and stuff, because, I mean, we have Mana Vault, Mox Sapphire, Mana Crypt, so we can play some pretty expensive cards and be okay with it. That said, here I might just take Remand or, like, Lorien Revealed, I guess is kind of nice. If you draw all these accelerants, you can just play it. If you don't, then, well, it's Island. But I do like Remand a lot. Dothy's also good. Big fan of Dothy. Kind of cute with Chain of Smog, I guess. Think I'll take the Remand and see if the double black cards wheel. It's somewhat more likely. Oh, there's a wow, this is a pack. The Tinker here is a 4th-year Lingus, which is kind of a tough splash. That would be really nice with his colorless mana. Toxic Deluge, Subtlety. I mean, even Palace Jailer, though, again, we're pretty far from doing that one. Do I want to take a Tinker? I have 3 cheap artifacts. I have a Lightning Greaves I can put in my deck. I don't think we've seen any of the big targets yet. Is that better than Toxic Deluge? Probably. All right, let's grab a Tinker. Interesting, all of a sudden. Okay, here's a Narset, which goes well with our Time Twister. It's also just nice in our deck. It picks up basically everything. I wouldn't mind a Rafine's Tower, but Narset. Now we have... Could take a Time Warp. Again, with all this ramp, it's kind of good. I need some expensive cards in this deck. Could take a Shriek Maul. It's like a little less exciting. Alright, yeah, I think I'll just take the Time Warp. Fine. I do need to find a threat that costs like 3 or 4 mana, and a lot of it's colorless, because like Narset's not really a Sejmur Witch, obviously is a combo piece and not really much of a threat. I'd probably just Troll. Let's take a Troll here, can find Xander's Lounge. Okay, well, there's Bolas' Citadel. I will take that for the Tinker. Nothing else really here. I mean, I would play a Reckoner Bank Buster pretty happily, but gotta take the house. And now, nothing great wheeled. I could take Grist. Take Corpse Stance. I could take Chainsaw. I don't really have a ton of removal yet, and I do have some ways to fix for red, so maybe Chainsaw's the pick. I mean, I already have a Galvanic Blast, I guess. I don't need the Chainsaw as much. I'll take Grist. There's a chance we get there. Now, I guess I take Harvester of Misery, probably. Our deck is very light on creatures, so this is actually not a terrible ETB, and then obviously it can just double as a removal spell. Don't really want white splashes for anything. Alright, I'll take a Baleful Mastery pretty happily. None of those double black cards wield, so I guess some people are in black. Alright, Subtlety's good. I would like a Chandra, honestly, but I think double red's a little bit too much of a commitment, so doing that. Currently, I'm just looking to not play red, but it's definitely a possibility. I wouldn't mind finding another artifact or two for some cheap options, because just the 3 isn't quite enough. Is this a Deathrite deck? Not really. Take yet another shock. Actually, well, green mana. I'll take the Tarfire. I don't actually mind the Shriekmaw, I guess. The Deathrite has some applications as a sideboard card, but it can't exile creatures without green mana, which we don't really have access to, so quite what I want. Okay. Well, I found another cheap artifact. I guess that's something. I was looking at this treachery and thinking, yeah, that might be good with all these accelerants, but yeah, I mean, I'll take a soul ring. This is kind of a wild deck. I really need some more expensive threats. Oh, okay. Upheaval is a good one. I will take Upheaval here. It's not precisely a threat, but it's very, very good with all of these artifacts. So that makes a lot of sense to me. And there's not really a ton else here anyway. There's like a Displacer Kitten that I don't really know what we're doing with. Zagoth Triome, maybe. Pretty easy Upheaval, I think. Now, a sneak attack with nothing to sneak in. It's just a bunch more random stuff. I could think of Barrogoyf. It's not bad. I don't really fill my graveyard like that effectively, but otherwise it's Deep Cavern Bat, which is solid. I wouldn't mind having one of these in my deck. Or I guess Ledger Shredder even. Good. But I do like Barrogoyf in general. I think it's going to be fine. Counts both graveyards as well, so it usually ends up kind of big. Okay, Jace is not a bad one. Ooh, Time Spiral, though. Time Spiral is also really good with all this acceleration. And we have Narset. Yeah, that's probably better than Jace. I mean, I do like the idea of a turn 2 Jace, but I think Time Spiral might be the ticket. The Healy's kind of interesting, but I don't think it does anything special. Let's grab the other draw 7. I could take a deck to splash. I could take a Salt Monolith. It goes well with the Upheaval. Soul Cauldron doesn't really do anything with my stuff. There's a Valky, I guess. I could take Valky. With the red splash, it's like castable on the backside, and the front side's fine. I could also just take Dak. The Dak is a lot more committal in terms of the splash. I think I can take Valky. Not a pick I'd usually make, but give it a shot here. This is Miscalc versus Dismember. I don't think the boots are doing much for me. I've gotten a bit of removal. I'd rather have a Miscalc or a Dismember. Shriekmaw, Harvester, Brutality, Mastery. Though I don't know if I want to play the Brutality, to be honest. Yeah, I'm paying a lot of life already with some of my stuff. I think I'll just take the Miscalc here. We got a Show and Tell. I could Show and Tell in a Bolus's Citadel. Oh, I found a Bring to Light. How feasible is green? Not very, unfortunately. Hmm. Also Virtue of Persistence as a like fine thing, but you know what? Let's spec on the Bring to Light. I know finding green fixing at this point is not like easy. It's not impossible. I don't think it's much of a GT deck. I guess I'll just take Kiora. Not like an amazing Kiora deck, but sure. I don't think Generous End's doing anything for me here. Don't think I have any way to get Valgavoth going. It's really good. Let's just Green Lightning. Okay, that's a green cut or green splash. I don't need Displacer Kitten for anything. Guarded Interpreter, really? Okay. Yeah, it's less of a green card. I don't think I can crew the Copter, so I guess I'll take Arnisaur. I don't really know. Okay, I mean, I will take a Fire Covenant, even though that is more life payment. Okay, I don't know about this Bring to Light off of one Waterlogged Grove. Probably not happening. Maybe that was a little too ambitious, but that's okay. That matter. This is effectively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. This is like 24. Yeah, I mean, cut Collective Brutality, probably. Bring it in when it's good. Call it a deck, I suppose. We're mostly trying to either Narset and draw 7, or like do an upheaval thing, or get the Bull Citadel out. Bull Citadel is just castable too. Like, it's obviously a little tough on the black mana. We have a lot of colorless here, but it's not impossible to cast it. Ended up being kind of a bad library deck, though we do have all these accelerants which help with that. Oh, we wield the Virtue. I might actually play that. Again, the 7-drop part is kind of castable. I do like that. Yes, this counts as mana, this counts as mana, Troll counts as mana. Puts on 6, so I once again have to potentially make a cut. I could cut Kiora, it's not doing anything too special here. It's just kind of card filtering in a random body. It is nice if I guess like borrow Goyf to put some cards in the graveyard. I could cut Fire Covenant just so my mana's easier, because Valky I can always cast the front side, so it's not a big deal, and especially with Virtue. Yeah. I don't love cutting Fire Covenant, but let's do it. I got the extra removal spell there, so that helps. My fixing, pretty poor, but that's okay. I could, I guess, play Bone Shards, but I don't think that's right. We have 1, 2. Oh, I don't need the Fiery Islet. Get rid of that. So I have 2 dual sources, 2 colorless sources, and 1 blue source. My mana is not going to be great. I definitely need more blue than black, though I do have a couple of double black, and the both still we're hoping not to cast, but you never know. I get 12. 6, 6 would be 8, 8. It's not great. I guess it'd be 9, 8. That would be 9, 8. I guess that's about right. Yeah, our mana's not amazing. 14 lands. Could consider playing one more land, but Soul Ring kind of counts as well. It's just our colors are going to be a little tough. Oh, wait, I guess I'm playing the Valky, so maybe I should play that Fire Islet. Yeah, right. Let's do that. And yeah, I think this is the deck. I don't hate it. I don't love it. We'll see how it does. I'll see you for round number 1. All right, here we go for round number 1. On the draw, obviously got to keep a library hand. Got the Mana Vault as well. This could be a turn 2 Tinker. Probably won't be, but it could be. Usually we got another target too, because Bull Citadel isn't even like that strong in a lot of cases. We're probably playing as an aggro deck here, so Bull Citadel will be a little awkward though. I guess they're not doing anything. Maybe it's not an aggro deck, or maybe they just have a flash creature. Also seems quite likely. It'd be nice to draw blue here. Valky's interesting. But I guess I'll just get the Mana Vault out. Swamp Mana Vault. Draw off library again next turn. Cycle to miscalc at some point. Ugh, Cathar Command out. It's unfortunate. And he's just gonna kill my Mana Vault? No, they should attack first. That wouldn't make any sense to do it any other way. Prismatic ending it. I will cycle my miscalc. 2. Draw more blue cards. Excellent. Not quite what I was hoping for, but here we are. So fine. Take my damage. Tinker got a lot worse, I will say that. They have another flash creature. Jeez. Draw the Bull Citadel. Excellent. Tinker got a lot worse. Okay, borrow Goyf is something. Yeah, I think I just play it. I mean, I could play Valky, but let's just play a 3-4, I guess. Nothing like opening on library and just not ever drawing a blue source. Great. Probably not blocking here. I don't really want this to get burned. It has lifelink, so it's kind of important to try and keep it around. Next turn. Just second. Okay. Guess I draw an upkeep. Well, I still kind of need to hit a land either way, but... No, I guess I don't, because if I don't draw land, I can Valky and then draw anyway, so... You gain 3 life, which is something. Like, an interaction-heavy hand should, in theory, be bad against library, right? Theory. Yes, now I draw my top card. Yeah, this should be fine either way. Okay, Virtue's actually not bad, so do that. Unlock, wait, Scorn, cast. Boom. Boom. Off library here at the end step, because we know what our top card is, so I don't need to try to dig for a land right now. But maybe discarding the hand size was actually a good thing. If I could use library again, I don't know. Sarah Paragon. Okay. I wish I would have Valky'd that, but that's okay. Certainly makes the Goyf worse. Okay, drew a land. That's big. Okay, don't have a removal spell for that right now. But I suppose I will just play the Goyf anyway. Draw on end step, and we'll see what we can do there. This Tinker and Citadel. So awkward. They can Arena of Glory something if they want. They can also replay their Cathar Commando, which is obviously good. Oh, or Formal Way. I mean, it's like some value, but they could have already gotten that back anyway, so I'm not sure it does that much, to be honest. The Goyf does block it, at least. Take 3, that's fine. Card here. Chain of Smog. I mean, I could dump their last 2 cards. It's actually not crazy. It is worse with the Sarah Paragon, I suppose. But... Okay, those aren't lands. 8. I suppose I just kill the Sarah now. Probably just pay the full price. I could go Valky, keep up Remand is also not like crazy. Remand's not really doing a whole lot at this point. I could go Chain of Smog, keep up Remand. Or Chain of Smog and potentially use Baleful Mastery if they discard some stuff that they can Sarah back that I care about. Very tricky. I think I'm supposed to just kill the Sarah Paragon, but I don't know for sure. Get rid of it and just hold the Baragoyf back to block. Discard something. Did have the Felia as well. Very annoying. Into a haste creature, of course, of course. Yeah. Ah, well, now I feel like a bit of an idiot, but deal. The fact that I've been on library and I am stuck on lands is really quite annoying. They can't cast Time Spiral, so that's not too big of a deal, at least off the top of my deck, I guess. I am down to 7, though. That part's less good. Kind of need to remove this Felia to have any chance. Land, excellent. Can attack. They'll probably take it. I cast a Time Orb. I guess that's the play. If they block, that's also fine. They're gonna block. That's acceptable. Dies. Let's go. Island. See, I'm at 9 now. They can hit me for quite a bit. Yeah, I think I need to get the Time Warp going now, I guess. Not like that strong, but I don't really know what else I'm doing, so let's do it. Throw Mana Crypt. Not the best current situation. Guess let's draw. Draw a Soul Ring. I can now cast Virtue, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I could cast Virtue. It doesn't mean putting Mana Crypt in play and taking 6. Less than stellar. Assuming I then survive, I can put in Cathar Commando and blow up the Mana Crypt. Doesn't sound very good. Could Narset? I don't know what I'm looking to find off Narset. Doesn't look like it does anything. Man, this was a really awkward draw. Playing as aggro is not ideal either. What gives me any chance whatsoever? Playing Valky doesn't do anything because they just blink it out. Oh, they can also blink their formal wear. I guess that's the plan, is to like get the commando back, but that's fine. I could just play an Narset and either buys me a bunch of life or something. Yeah, I could play Valky plus Narset. I guess is probably the best way to do this. At least does something. Okay, you have a Mana Crypt. That's fine. Then I will play Narset, and I guess I'll minus it. That's fine. This deck missing on Narset is something. Ah, okay. Sure. And I also milled my Sedgemoor Witch at the bottom, so that's fun. That was one way that I could actually get out of this, and now it's going to be difficult. Okay, Mana Crypt. That matters too much. They're kind of forced to exile the Valky, I think, unless they obviously drew something else here, which they did. They drew some massive creature. Cool. Get a Parallax Wave. I'm still not dead. I'm obviously in bad shape, but I'm not dead. See if they choose to kill the Narset or just hit me for a bunch. Hitting Narset probably makes sense. Hoping- Yeah, sure. Well, let's see what they do. Either way, I'm probably playing Time Twister this turn. Yeah, attack Narset, okay. Mana Crypt. Sure. Can't imagine winning. It is what it is. But has a very good deck, and we drew really badly. Mox. I mean, that does make the Time Twister better, but... Okay. Don't really know what I'm looking for here off of this Time Twister. I guess an Upheaval would do it. At least it would help. Alright. That's not an Upheaval at all. That's a bunch of garbage. I can draw a Flyberry and stuff 6 mana left. I can Baleful Mastery, I can Kiora. None of that really seems like it accomplishes a whole lot. Let's draw. I think it's kind of Upheaval or Bust. Yeah, Borrow Ghost's not going to do it. Man, kill the Felia, but I don't think that does nearly enough. Night's Whisper, I don't think accomplishes anything at this point, because that would cut me off Upheaval anyway. Yeah, alright, we're dead. Okay, playing against aggro, don't love it. Do I want to just cut the Bolas's Citadel and Tinker? They had a lot of removal for it anyway. I just cut these two. I'll put in like Collective Brutality that can kill some small stuff. And it's a little tricky after that. I probably need to put in a red card, even though they're not like amazing here. Or I could put in the Bone Shards. Just deal with the fact that I'm gonna have to discard a card some amount of time. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Alright. Don't feel good about this matchup, but hopefully we can draw our accelerants before we draw other stuff this time. Would be nice. Let's see. All right, we're on the play and no accelerants, but some 2-drops. I gotta keep it. I'll go ahead and cycle the troll for a red, blue, whatever source, I think. Because I have enough 2s that I don't need to necessarily play a 3-drop on schedule. Selena Swamp, I don't think it matters too much. Cycle, Grabber's Lounge. I've got some options here. Would I rather Valky or just hold up Miscalc? The early Valky's kind of cool. Let's do that first, I guess. It's a blocker in play. It potentially stops their 2-drop anyway. Yeah, I can just take a Robber now. Then we'll try to counter one of the other things. Hopefully I can just draw another 2-drop. Okay. Let's... Ooh. Does Mana Crypt do anything for me? Not exactly this turn. Do this and attack. Then we're gonna do some miscalculating our next play, or potentially Virtue. It kind of just depends what they play. They play the thing that makes tokens. Oh, they had the Felia, really? Oh, Car Commando. Yeah. First they draw a Flash 2-drop. Really frustrating, but okay. Well, now I'll miscalc whichever they play, probably. Three, not happy about it. What can you do? Counter this thing. Kill the commando, draw some cards. Draw Soul Ring, okay. Interesting. I guess I just go for the full Monty here. Alright. Crypt. Go Soul Ring. Let's go Knight's Whisper. Oh, that's a Time Twister. Interesting. Have I not played a land yet either? I want to hold that. Definitely casting Lockquain's Scorn here. Black. One. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can already cast the Virtue next turn. Let's cycle the Islet, but that's just probably worse than. Well, that's not necessarily worse than holding it, I guess. 3, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess I'll cycle it. Oh, Upheaval's an interesting one. Okay. Not gonna attack here. I might want to block. We'll see what they do. And they also have a Mana Crypt. Doesn't make the Upheaval worse, but the Virtue of Persistence, if I can nail it, should be nice. Dash Death Greeters. It's a 3/2 double strike with haste here. What does Upheaval do next turn? Let's think about that. I go Upheaval. Yeah, I have 1 mana floating. I can play Soul Ring Mana Crypt. It's +3, 4, 5. I could Upheaval into Time Twister and they wouldn't have their Mana Crypt anymore. Or this robber I'm about to give back. That's kind of interesting. The alternative is I just play the Virtue. I like chump here, play the Virtue of Persistence. Deal with the fact that I'm going to take some damage next turn. The Upheaval Time Twister feels kind of fun. I don't know. Is that good? Might not be. Take 6. Don't really love that either. I'm going to chump and we'll see what I draw. No, I don't want to pay X. I forgot this is even a thing. I'm going to do that though. Let's jump and we'll see what happens from there. Draw. Deal to the crypt. 1. Excellent. My life total is still doing fine, which kind of makes me just want to play the Virtue now. How good is the Upheaval plan? This next turn they can play the guy and put the counter on him. I don't hate the Upheaval plan. 7 mana. Of one, I guess I'll have black floating, so I'll have to replay Island. Play Crypt, play Soul Ring. Play Time Twister. Feels like it has to be good, right? Yeah, I think that's true. Let's just do it. Upheaval. Soul Ring. Rip. Island. Stir. Alright. The turn, I guess. Don't have black mana in this hand. That's a little bit awkward. Right, no mana crypt redraw, please. Soul Guide Lantern. That one I don't care much. Let's... No, I don't really want to cycle Miscalc, do I? Probably not. It's the flip. Too bad. Troll. Okay. I'd like to just cast the troll as the kind of awkward part. But I guess I can cast Valky soon enough if I get the thing, so I will cycle the troll here. Could cycle the troll and time warp. Is that good? It doesn't really accomplish anything. Let's just cycle. Play the Xander's Lounge and just pass the turn here. Keep up Miscalc. As soon as I draw another black source, I can cast Big Valky. Alright, they have another flash play, that's fine. Flip. Excellent. Alright, I didn't draw black source, but I guess I can't play the Valky here either. I can Collective Brutality them. I'm not sure what that does for me. I guess I might have to Time Warp now. Really prefer to do it once I have something in play, but I need to draw different mana, so I guess we'll do it. It's Time Warp. Draw. They could play something here if they wanted, but that just gives me a chance to kill it, so it doesn't seem very good. Okay. This is kind of insane. Alright, All Knight's Whisper. I'll use colorless mana, it's fine. Okay. Can this find a black source? I guess I don't need to do it right now. Pass. It's pretty incredible that I have not found a black source yet again. Deck has 8 of them. It's not that small of an amount. Alright, here comes something. I'm going to counter it probably. Oh, Containment Priest. I even care about Containment Priest. I mean, it stops Virtue of Persistence, I guess, but I can just kill it with Collective Brutality or Shriekmaw or whatever, so I think I'm going to let that one go. Hold my Miscalc for something else. Yeah, there's the Mana Crypt, obviously. extremely frustrating set of games here. Fine. And die to my mana crypt. Alright, I'm probably countering whatever this is, yeah. Oh, cancel, draw a card. It's an island. Scalc. Okay. Let's draw the flip. That's good. Okay, I drew a swamp. That's pretty big. So what does Valky do? Exile top card, exile creature artifact, exile all graveyards. You can play cards exiled with it. How much mana do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 mana. So I could Valky plus Brutality. I don't hate that. Exile top card, exile a creature artifact. Yeah, I think I'm going to Brutality for all 3 modes. Oh, I can't do that because Valky needs both of my black sources. If I could Brutality plus Borrow Goyf, maybe that's the way to go, and then I'll save the Valky for after. Let's do that. I think all 3 modes, I don't know that they have anything, but I don't really mind discarding the islands. Target opponent, choose target creature. Target opponent. Oh, should I draw a card? Hold on. So I guess in this situation, I'm not spending that much mana, so I should draw a card. It's the witch. Okay, witch is okay. Let's go 3 modes again. Cast opponent, creature opponent. Boom. Boom. Discard both islands. They can soul guide me, so the bar goes smaller. Ooh, they did have something. They have a Luris and a Touch the Spirit Realm. Okay. I love it, but it is what it is. Get to take the discharge. So if they want, they can do some stuff, but Shriekmaw doesn't kill the Luris. Awkward. Yeah, I'm still gonna go for the Barrogoyf here. I expect it to get exiled. That's fine though. We'll see if they choose to use or cycle the lantern here. My time's really low as well. I think my decisions were taking that long, but I guess they were. Need to try and speed up a bit because we do have game 3 to win if we get through this one. Let's see. Touch can't hit planeswalkers, right? Artifact creature. Okay, yeah. So if they play Luris, I probably just go Valky, exile it. Plan. They're doing something with the lantern. They're just drawing a card. All right, well, that means my Goyf's really big, so they are likely going to have to get rid of it here. I still don't know how I'm getting rid of my mana crypt. Not just die, but, you know, that's a problem for later, I suppose. Okay, Luris and the other thing. This can't hit, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Draw. Flip. Unfortunate. Harvester of Soul. Misery, rather. I guess I could plus off Valky and kill that with the Harvester. Bolt. Red. Black. Oh no, I can't do that because, again, the black mana issue is a problem. Go ahead and kill the Lurrus. And yeah. Hope I don't die. I guess I can cast the Lurrus, which lets me cast not a whole lot. Not a whole lot I can do off Lurrus. Did it cast any color? Spend my or any color, yes. Okay. Losing the flip's bad. Subtlety's okay. Does Virtue do anything? I can Virtue back. Not really. I just need to put some threats into play here. 9 mana. Let's start with this. Wait, can I play my own stuff too? Okay, I can play Narset. Oh, I hit Cathar Commando. Okay, that's big. So let's go Cathar Commando. Such a pain. Two. Commando the Crypt. Guess I don't have to do that right away, but I can. No, I guess it's good because then I can replay it as well. Off Lurrus. Kill the Crypt. Oh no, I can't replay it off Lurrus. It's not mine. Okay, play Lurrus. This is so annoying. 3, I guess. Then I'm not gonna be playing Mana Crypt. I guess I'll play a Narset. Or kind of the wrong order to do things, but running out of time, so I can do something. This Solitude. Subtlety that. Grab a Full Mastery. Full Baleful Mastery. Sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose this to really obnoxious. Okay. 6 through this. And we should be fine. I can kill my thing, but that just doesn't matter very much. Shriek Mod, and have the game pretty well in hand from here. Ult plus. Minus. Grab a Mystic Confluence. Two, three. I guess I don't have enough for all the stuff, so all right, let's just go Harvester. 2, 5. should just about do it. Failure here. Uh, okay, casting that without bestow doesn't do anything. Care where this is going. Failure. Attack my opponent for. Okay, well, we mismanaged the clock. I don't know that I can win this game in 3 minutes, but I guess we'll find out. All creatures. Or matter. Okay. So I put the Bolus' Citadel back in because that might let me actually win quickly. Don't think I can. I think we're just going to lose on time, but maybe I'll draw the Sedgemoor Witch combo. That doesn't even win that quickly, does it? Hey. Find myself in a bit of a rough spot. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta keep this. Try to manage my clock as best possible here. Sure. Let's go swamp pass. Don't really feel the need to collective brutality Thraben Inspector. See what happens after this. Probably something bad for me if I had to guess. Oh, Mox is interesting. Okay, let's go Island, Mox, Crypt, so I can keep up Mystic. I'll counter probably whatever this is. Oh, they're drawing off Clue, that's fine. I will counter pretty much anything here. I'm also happy to just pass back. Obviously, having the Mana Crypt in play means I want a clock, but okay. Swamp pass. And eventually hit them with the brutality here. Okay, Cycle Ralgren Triumph is acceptable. They know about Mystic Confluence, but I guess they can just play nothing. Like this Phoenix. Yeah, sure. It's not great, but let's go counter draw. 4, 5. This is clearly bait, but I mean, I get to draw 2 more cards, so I did too much here. Probably will collective brutality them here. I go 3 modes again, honestly. Bother me too much. It's time problem. Oh, subtlety's interesting. Alright, let's go. Island, brutality. I think I do all 3 modes again. Let's discard both my lands. Cast, opponent, creature, opponent. 1, 2. Knowing what their hand is also helps me kind of determine what I want to do. Ephemerate and oust. I take the ephemerate. Yeah. I think the ephemerate. Pass. Play my subtlety, try to beat them down with subtlety. Then I have the Shriek Maw. Our land as well. We'll get to replay something here, which is annoying, but well, not this turn, but the following turn they will. Subtlety. Sarah Paragon. They can oust this if they want. That's fine. Not to. That's also fine. Heads. Flip. Okay. Not a bad draw. Okay, now we're gonna Shriek Maw the thing. Couple more removal spells. Straven, I assume. Doesn't mean they're going to be able to detect this Phoenix. Oh, they chose to play a land instead? Okay, that's fine. Live with that. If I Baleful Mastery it wouldn't let them Phoenix, but no, I'd rather get the Shriek Maw in play. I think the body's good. Need to win the game somehow. Winning flips is good. All Night's and full cast. Paragon. Opponent. We're trying. Don't think it's gonna happen, but you never know. I have 6, 7, 8 mana for upheaval. I don't really deploying these threats very well post upheaval is the problem. So I think I'm just gonna be trying to get them dead with these removal spells and my random dorks. Mana Crypt does mean my clock gets better. That Death Greaser's Champion without anything extra, that's fine. This wave, okay. Guess I am gonna have to upheaval probably. It's awkward, isn't it? 40 seconds on the clock. Oust me now. Sense too. Okay. Yeah. Go upheaval. So 3/3 into play. Pomp, Sapphire. Pass the turn. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Their crypt. 7 seconds. Okay, I don't think we're winning this one, unfortunately. Island pass. I do think we could have won this game if I had a couple more minutes, but fortunately is what it is. But this game. All right. Well, have not timed out in a while. It actually happened in the post lag fix as well, so that's disappointing. Obviously we were in good shape. The Death Greeters plus Phoenix was a pretty nice little combo there. We were in rough shape either way, but there was a chance here, I think. There was a chance if I'd had a little bit more time. All right, well, let's see if we can do better in the future matches. I'll see you for round number 2. All right, here we go for round number 2. Try and tighten up, play a little bit quicker, but this looks like a good hand. Let's go ahead and keep it. We get a turn on Kiora, and we got some other options as well. Lava Spur Boots out of blue-red. Interesting. I could go Borrow Goyf, and then Kiora turn 2 sets some stuff up. But it does make the Borrow Goyf kind of vulnerable. Let me just go with the Kiora first. We'll also filter a hand for maybe some more stuff. Okay. But I want to discard here. Kind of want to have double black for Virtue and Harvester, so I guess I discard an island. Man, I don't really want to discard any action cards. I guess I'll just discard 2 lands and hope I draw into more later. Alright, let's pass. Maybe that's a little greedy, but we'll see. We got a Talisman of Progress. Alright, that one's not doing too much. Always yield to the crypt. Okay, won the flip. Excellent. Drill Island. Let's go Swamp. Back for 3. And Bargoy's not hitting that hard yet. I'm going to pass and just miscalc something, I think. Unless something I can kill with Virtue, then that'll be different. But okay, well, I don't care about another Talisman too much. Fine. Lost the flip. Tribolas the Citadel, right on plan. Alright, let's go ahead and attack. And then we'll play the Bargoyf. Couldn't have drawn this earlier so I could discard it, huh? Just have to do that. Alright, well, it's only 1-2 for now, but there'll be more cards in the graveyard soon enough. What's this? Leyline Binding. Yeah, I guess I'll miscalc that, sure. Miscalc's starting to get a little bit not great with as much mana as they have anyway. And this grows the borrow with quite a substantial amount as well, which is nice. Alright, well, we got a simple game plan from here. Let's see what they can do to disrupt it. Okay, don't like a 5-drop or a 6-drop time spiral. Well, it's not honestly the worst. I mean, obviously they get to untap some lands and do some stuff, but I drew a pretty nice hand. We'll see what else they can do here. Okay, okay, we got a competition. And 2 4-drop. Was it an Urza or something? I did get the Tinker without playing a land drop. Ooh. Healy. Do an Aether Spell Bomb. But without blue mana up, it's not as dangerous. Hmm. Alright, well, let's see what they do here. Nothing else. Okay. It's fine. Flip. Excellent. So let's not play a land yet. Let's go tap this for Soul Ring. Mana Vault. I'll just tinker the Mana Vault here, I think. Three. Go ahead and grab Bolus's Citadel. Oh, yeah, I'll cast a Time Warp. That seems all right. I want to do that right away. Or should I attack first? Let's just do it now. Oh, into a Narset? Yes, please. I'll play a Sedgemoor Witch, I guess. I'll get a 6. That's fine. I can go land. Baleful Mastery. I would have to pay 4 life for that. I don't know about that one as much. Let's see. I can kill the token and kill this healer. I can probably just kill them, honestly, right? If I kill the token here. Yeah, let's just do that. Lockthwain Scorn on the servo. Alright, I get an extra thing. I can attack for 5, then I can attack for 8. Yeah, that feels like lethal to me. Them. Okay. Not even gonna mill, because I don't need to. Let's just go again. With a Miscalcant or a Remand in hand, there's not really any way this goes wrong. And don't know what they're thinking about on my end step here, but we should have them dead to rights. Okay, whatever. No, is the lag back? Please, not the lag. That can't handle it. Lost the flip, okay. And let's just attack. All right. Got him there off the old Bullis' Citadel. Looks like he's going to be a lot better in this matchup. Our opponent not pressuring our life total too much. Didn't really see any creatures. I expect they have some. The artifact decks do run a few key creatures, but I think I'm just happy with my deck as is. I don't really want Bone Shards or Collective Brutality all that much. I don't think there's anything that I really want to take out. I mean, Harvester is not looking amazing here, but I think it's fine enough as just a big dude. So let's run it back as is. All right, well, no broken mana in this hand, but I think I'll still keep it. I have the Valky, which I guess thinking on back on it probably doesn't look that great either. Maybe this is a mulligan, actually. Valky's like pretty mediocre against them. Harvester doesn't do much. The Narset's good, but there's no guarantee I can cast it. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be a little greedy and mulligan. Okay, I'm on the draw, so library's okay here. Let's keep this, and I'll put back... I missed the Confluence just because it's so expensive. Right? Okay, no busted start from them. Ooh, I drew a Soul Ring. That is good, but let's lead on library here. Go from there. Problem, no discard. The talisman's fine. I wish we had some removal for their various things, but it's fine. Go with this island Soul Ring. That's the turn. And we get to go from there. Probably want to resolve this Narset sooner rather than later, especially if they don't put a threat into play. See though. Mind Stone, okay. Mind Stone to nothing. Oh, I got the Chain of Smog combo already. That's good. Alright, let's go draw. Xander's Lounge. Interesting one. Yeah, let's just slam the... Well, if I have to slam Narset, that means I'm not getting a black down. They do want double black for the combo. Maybe I just play Xander's Lounge and pass? Is that crazy? Feels kind of crazy. So maybe I just play Swamp and just jam the Barrogoyf? Okay. I'm willing to do this. If they want to counter it, I'm not, like, too worried about that. And at least it's in play now. I don't know, maybe that's a bit greedy still, but it is what it is. Okay, what is this? Teferi, okay. Teferi on tap. Okay, that's pretty good. This is any permanent? Sure does. Mana Crypt, that's quite funny. Alright, let's draw. Oh, there's an upheaval. Okay, that changes plans a little. Let's go for Narset into Mana Crypt, I think. Or Narset into Night's Whisper. Maybe I Night's Whisper first. Nah, let's resolve this or try to. Maybe I was supposed to play the Mana Crypt, play around like Mana Leak and stuff. Mana. Okay. This does mean the Goyf is going to get bigger, which is nice. Now, yeah, I can't quite do it all the way I want. So I'd love to just do the Sedgemoor Witch thing now, but I can't. So let's just play Night's Whisper. That'll be good anyway. I drew a Tinker. Okay, it's pretty good. Let's slam to Fairy a little bit. Stuff deal damage to a player. Damage to a player, you may mill that many cards. That's fine. I want to get the Fairy low. So let's hit the Fairy here. I think I'm just going to play my Mana Crypt. They have draw sevens in their deck, so I want to just have this out, even though it's going to cost me life. And we'll see what they can do from here. A little bit afraid of a mana drain turn, obviously. But glad to at least have the extra stuff in the graveyard. Okay, they're just plussing to Fairy more. See what they do. I've got some pretty good stuff happening here between Tinker, Upheaval. What you got? Okay, so Healy's fine. Oof, into Mox, okay. I need to draw a second black. Doing Kitty Cat. Yeah, another black so I could do the Sedgemoor Witch thing in one turn would be nice. Sanders launch has been pretty awkward. Gonna lie. So let's see, what are they gonna do here? Leyline Binding, okay. Assume they're hitting the Goyf, but maybe they hit some of my mana sources. It wouldn't be crazy to Soul Ring, honestly. Oh, they're gonna hit the Goyf. Okay, this makes Upheaval a lot better because the Goyf is gonna come back in. They're gonna have two cards. I could hit them with the Chain of Smog. It gives up the combo, but then the Upheaval is guaranteed to resolve. It's kind of nice. Heads, okay. So if I hit them with Chain of Smog, let's see how much mana I have. 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 right now. So Chain of Smog plus Upheaval would take all of my mana, but I could replay a land, play Mana Crypt Soul Ring, play like a Cura or something, and I'd have a Barrowglyph in play that's enormous. That feels kind of fine, honestly. If they reflect the Chain of Smog, I'll just discard 2 lands. Not a big deal. I think this is correct. It's a slightly weird play, but I think it's correct here. Alright, they can draw off the Spell Bomb. I did forget about that. Hmm. Well, I guess they won't reflect it then, will they? Lightsteel Colossus. Interesting. Okay. Well, I still have to go for it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I could Tinker instead, but I think this is better. They have, if anything. Okay, that just worked. So now I can go Crypt, Soul Ring. I guess I'll go Island Kiora here. It's a Citadel, great. Let's just discard Island and I just discard the Tinker. I have no targets other than Citadel, right? Yeah, I don't. So I guess I'll discard Tinker. That's fine. Okay, I have 8 power in play. Gonna have an active library. Our opponent has a Mox, but fine. And yeah, they can rebuild, but I'm gonna be attacking them really hard here. Retrofitter found. Okay. You didn't even have to discard. That is impressive. It's fine. Very Islet. Yeah. Do I want to just play the Sedgemoor Witch or whether I get the library going? Drawing a land's not bad. Putting a threat in play is also good, but I guess a 3-2 doesn't really accomplish that much right now, so let's get the library going. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I could have cycled this to get a 7th card. I guess I'll do it now. And I can't because I don't have black. Oh, I can cycle to Xander's Lounge. Let's do that. Okay. Nothing to play. Let's attack. Like to make an 8-8. Hit my opponent for 1,000,000. Do I want to mill 5 cards is the question. I'm at 19, so it's not any danger of milling. Yeah, there's some stuff I would potentially bring back, so sure, why not? Yeah, I'll take a subtlety. Can't actually cast it, but hey. Pass. Discard. Swamp, and I guess just Bolas's Citadel. I think I'm getting there on that one. Maybe that's wrong, I don't know, but here. And I thought they fixed this lag issue. It's very annoying. Well, they don't know that I don't have a blue card in hand, so they kind of have to play as if I have subtlety up. Let's see, 4. Sadly, Harvester of Misery isn't quite lethal. So it would shrink my big stuff, but that's okay. Must I mill? Virtue, miscalc mana. Fine. He played a tap land. Rough. Rough way to go about things for sure. It's fine. Okay. Let's go swamp. And just attack. Okay, this thing's legendary, right? Yeah, so let's not make a new one. This is just a retrofitter. Okay. Draw. Harvester. Should do it. As soon as the game decides to let me. Alright, well, pretty clean here. Even if they have like a swords or something, we can counter it, so I'm pretty good about that. Alright. Got the match in a pretty decisive fashion, I think. So let's see what we can do in round number 3. I'll see you there. Alright, here we go on the play for the final one. Don't like having both Citadel in my hand. Is this hand keepable otherwise? It's probably fine. A little upsetting, but what can you do? Got sort of a lot of the, like, it's got Bolus Citadel here, which is obviously bad. Valky, I don't really want to draw early. I want to try and cast that card later. Oh, God. Okay. Probably just dead. We'll see. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, it's not a draw 7 or anything immediately. I could hit them with the Chain of Smog. It's not crazy, but one card might still be enough. So I think I'll just stick to the plan and go Valky here. There's a chance that nabs something important too. Let's see here. What's this? A flash creature for red and blue? Oh, they just have literal flash. Okay. Into a Tolly. Yeah, it's pretty good. Triplicate. A Triplicate Titan and Mystic Confluence. Yeah, okay. Can I beat a Triplicate Titan? Baleful Mastery, I guess, beats it. But this is obviously one of the best Flash Atalies I've ever seen, so that's cool. Well, not a lot of starts were beating that. The old turn 1 Flash Atali. Now we take 9. They have 2 new cards to work with. Pretty disgusting. Yeah, if I draw exactly my removal spell for the Titan, I'm obviously still losing badly, but it's potentially winnable from there. We'll see. Okay. Light Steel. Interesting. I guess they have more than just Flash. Okay. A Xander's Lounge. Well, I guess I'll play a Barrogoyf. I don't think them knowing about Barglyph changes too much, and it's again, if I draw the removal spell, this is the beginning to some sort of comeback. So let's see what we can do here. Oh no, they just have some massive thing they can play. Oh, Nexus of Becoming. Well, Jesus Christ, really? Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, well that was tough. Collective Brutality can take flash, but that only works on like basically turn 1. Doesn't do much else, doesn't look like. Yeah, I think I'm happy with what I have. Let's hope we don't get cheesed white in that fashion. That was pretty disgusting. All right, here we go. We'll be on the play. Okay, this one I will mulligan. That is just not good enough. That's still kind of not good enough. I guess we're going to 5. I have some draw 7s. I have a Tinker. I have some ways to make up for a mulligan. This is just not a hand. Boy. Yeah, I guess I'm going to keep this one. I think. I could multi 4. Are we at that point where I just want to multi 4 and hope I get some broken mana in either a draw 7 or a Tinker? This hand's not good. Yeah, alright. Mulligan into Oblivion. Here we go. I guess I gotta keep this. Put back Citadel, obviously. Time Warp, and the land or the Witch. I guess a land, because if I draw a mana artifact, that'll be enough for... Like, I need to draw a mana artifact, cast Tinker anyway. Having the Witch as a potential is good. I want to put back the Swamp or the Island. What I have more of. I think double blue. Yeah, definitely double blue. So let's put back the Swamp. This could still be a very good draw. It won't be. I'm gonna just draw nothing relevant and lose the game, but it, you know, it could be. Okay, here's the Saga. Sure, why not? I'm just gonna get flashed to me. Oh, wow, I actually drew it. Okay, well, here we go, I guess. They counter me, I'm just dead, but this isn't exactly the kind of hand where I can not go for this. All right. Well, Baleful Mastery on top is something. It's not amazing. They really have the flash again. Yes, they're just waiting. Oh, green mana. This. Sunder. Of course they have the Terra Sunder. Alright, that'll do it. Well, that was tough. Hitting that particular card on top. I mean, it could have been a land also. That would have been just as bad, but yeah. Pretty unlucky match 3. They just had the God Hand turn on the first one, and our mulligan plan didn't work out. Probably playing on tilt a little bit, gonna admit. Mulliganing to 4 maybe wasn't strictly necessary, but yeah. Well, for this, hope you had fun watching me get pummeled by our last opponent and some others. If you did, consider hitting like, subscribe, all the good YouTube buttons, they help me out. I appreciate it a lot. But that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.